Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get this apartment tour started. So as you guys can see, I pay about 500 bucks a month for my apartment in 3 months installments. I live in a 3 bedroom, 1 bath, living, dining room apartment with a kitchen and a balcony. And for my area where I live outside of like the core downtown central area of Wuhan, 3 bedrooms is standard because it's more for like family. I only know one place that has 2 bedrooms, and at the time when I moved in, those were not available. So I got this place because of the bathroom, the kitchen, and then it was bright, airy, and tall ceilings, and no one had lived in here. I was the first one to move in, so I kind of got to say, hey, can you put these things in? And my landlord agreed, so then I moved in. But let's get started with the tour. When you first come in, directly to your right is a intercom system. The only thing I use this for is to run over here when a food delivery guy comes and needs to be let in downstairs. I am on the 21st floor, so when they need to be let in or friends come over, I just run over here, hit the unlock button, and it opens the door to downstairs. So pretty safe. Only downside is there's people who let anyone in because generally they just don't think anyone is here to kill them. Across from the intercom is a shoe cabinet that the landlord already had in here when I moved in. And I use it for just things I need to grab on the way out to work, or jackets in winter. Right now they're storing cans that need to go back to work for the art room, and then just miscellaneous stuff. You might ask, why are these shoes out if you have a shoe cabinet? These ones are too big or tall to fit into the cabinet. The top get caught, and then the bottom of the top drawers bows because they have flimsy particle board in there to hold it up, so it bows out, and is already doing that. So that is why some of the shoes are not in the cabinet, and I don't use all the space because, as you can see here, I can really only fit 3 shoes in here. So these are ones that I don't use all the time. Like this, I haven't worn since school let out. This is my gym shoes, which I will be using today, and then sandals. So I keep stuff on the bottom that I grab regularly. This is extra. This is winter. I don't wear that unless it's cold. So yeah, and then I have IKEA bags and other stuff. House slippers for when people come over if they want something on their feet. So yeah. And those are there because these would fall over if I didn't have something blocking it. As you can see, there's only a space for like 1 shoe. So that is why these ones are out here, too tall and too wide. I have a stool here for when I need to sit down kind of shoes. Right now it's just holding my gym bag / everyday carry backpack. The back portion of this backpack is really cool because that's where I put all my iPads, pen stuff. The front portion is where I put my gym clothes and gym equipment. Those need to be taken pictures of and sold. Then directly to the left of here is the first bedroom. This would probably be like a kid's bedroom based on the size. Or like you can use this as an office, but I just use it for storage. And I don't ever have the door open. It's usually always closed, windows open. Suitcase with my winter clothes, this is where I store them. And then this view is the same view from the kitchen, bathroom, and then the guest bedroom. One good thing about this apartment, if you wanted to use this as a bedroom, is that this bedroom and the other 2 bedrooms all have aircon in them. And a radiator system that doesn't work because it's 1,300 RMB in wintertime to make it function. So don't use it. So yeah, that is the first bedroom. Past the bedroom is the dining room, and behind it is the kitchen, which we'll go into next. The table and chairs were installed, put in here by the landlord, so don't have a choice on the color of the chairs. If anything, I either would want the green or the white, not 4 different colors. And right now the table is just being used for my workspace, my editing space. Behind that I have this 4-shelf system for my air fryer, the plates, bowls, cups that I use on a daily, my convection oven, and then, is it convection or no, electronic oven, and then baking supplies that I use regularly. Next to that is just some coconut water because I buy it in bulk. Then I have this IKEA cart system, bar cart system for groceries, holds my canned goods, my peanut butter, ramen, and water bottle, and crystal light powders, vitamin C powders, and alcohol and straws. Yeah, this I got because the kitchen is lacking on storage, and the way it's configured is, for me, because I'm shorter side, I just can't reach up, so it's easier to put the grocery and canned goods out here. So going into the kitchen, I love these double sliding doors that I normally always keep it open because it gets very warm in there if I don't, because there is no central air. It's just the one aircon system in the living room, so this is open to keep airflow. But as you can see, I have a pretty big kitchen. If you go and look at my apartment tour for Beijing, you will see how small my kitchen area is. This is big. This is the first time I've had a kitchen this size here in Korea, in China. But like I said, storage is very limited. The storage behind there is the bed hood. That's the only thing that can fit there. There are some spaces on the side, but I'm just leery of putting anything there because I don't know if that might fall. I wish these could be like pull-out spice racks or something. That would be cool if you could convert that into some kind of usable storage. So what else? Downside to this kitchen is that counter heights are very low. On me, it comes up to like the start of my thigh. So it's low if you're here trying to cook and do a lot of prep work. It is kind of a little hard on the lower back. But yeah, it's big enough for me and what I use it for, and I have enough prep space, especially if once those stuff are dried, I clean that. That's usable prep space. Coffee stuff always stays there, but that space is still usable enough for me. I like having a full-size sink because in my other apartments it was half the size or just one sink. So up there is the only other storage, and down here and over here, the rest is trash, sink, pipes, cleaning supplies, filtration system, and then there's a pillar here, and that cuts into that cabinet, so it's like an L shape where the electric kettle and my grinder is, and the weight scale, that's about the size of the space in the cabinet. So the only thing can fit there is my rice cooker and then a popcorn maker. And then so up there is things that I don't need to grab, or like I store paper towels up there, and then extra paper plates, plastic cups for when people come over if I need extra for guests. Down here is where I store my pots and pans and some extra like sauces and stuff for cooking. Next to this is like a caddy where if you wanted to with this system, you could hang your spoons, thongs, other things here. Put your like knife or some kind of, I put the peeler there. These two could be used for knives, but if they're not weighted, like heavy handles, the knives tend to flip. So I have like these metal ones, and the bigger chef knife stays in here for perfectly fine, but when I put the paring knife in here, the paring knife is always flipping, so it's always falling over, and I'm just worried that it would come flying in my face one day when I pull this out. And then I keep my utensils, chopsticks in here, and this is just where I keep extra spices and oils for cooking, and then bowls that I might use. So directly across from the dining room is the living room. The couch, the coffee table, the entertainment center, and the TV are the landlord's. He had them installed. I am the first person to live in this apartment, so everything in here is brand new in terms of like the furniture. The side table and lamps are stuff that I have bought from Taobao, the Amazon of China, and then things that I either had already or have bought over the last 8 months. Artwork that is hung up are things I brought from the US, and this one, that one, and that one is by the same artist that he lives in Beijing. Aircon unit, this is the only one for the main living space, so that is why I keep the door open to the kitchen, because if not, it would get very warm in there and toasty, and Wuhan is hot and humid. Next to the aircon, you see the doors for the balcony. And I like that this balcony is enclosed. I'm not gonna go out there because it's very warm. So, well, let's just open the door. Forgot I locked it. So yeah, enclosed balcony, very big balcony too. Enough space for front loading washing machine. This is the water system for the radiators, but doesn't work and I don't turn it on. And then I have an installed drying rack, which is a plus, and another feature I love about this apartment. And cool feature about this is there's 2 bars at the top on both sides. Those flip down and I can hang bedding on there. So if you've seen in apartment people tours for Korea and other cities in China, a lot of people have to buy a drying rack, and you kind of have to choose when you do laundry for your bedding. So one day it might be comforter, one day it might be the sheets, because you will take up the entire drying rack. But I love that it has that feature built in. So directly across from the living room behind this curtain is my bathroom. And I have this here because there's no door. On the portion the bathroom is divided into a vanity area, then shower and toilet. And generally I keep this curtain, it's a Japanese style curtain. You'd see these in a lot of Japanese restaurants. I keep one of these panels flipped up during the summer because it gets very warm in there. Same reason as the kitchen. So generally I just keep it up. Oops. And wanted something very neutral, so that's why I went with a simple pattern, simple art, and linen color. But behind that, when you enter, to the left here is the vanity area. So typical 2 big storage space at the bottom where I just keep extras of cleaning supplies, skincare, This is generally what stays on the top of the vanity sink area. I love having this mirror. I do wish it was a medicine cabinet though, because I would love to hide all the stuff that is sitting out here, but it is what it is. And then I love having these 3 cubbies because that's where I keep deodorant, nighttime skincare, daytime skincare. Yeah, that thing there annoys me, but I've tried pushing it there, but it's so... I think there was supposed to be a light that they should have put there, because this one doesn't work for anything. This one turns on the light here. The big one turns on the light in the shower area. But I think there should have been a light there, but because they put that light in, I don't know why they didn't do that. So it's very ugly. So maybe when I move out, they'll fix it. So past the vanity area is the toilet and then the enclosed shower. So very Western style shower, and that's one of the reasons why I got this apartment, because I wanted a Western style bathroom with an enclosed shower area and not a wet room. All right, walking past the bathroom to the left and right, you are the last two bedrooms. Let's go over here into the guest bedroom. At the moment, it's not being used for anything other than a mini art studio. Another aircon unit, like the first bedroom. And then very basic wardrobe systems. Maybe one day he will have one built in, or maybe install like some IKEA wardrobe system there, which would upgrade this place and he could ask for more money. But yeah. In there, I just store my travel backpacks and the backpack I use for when my personal items when I'm going home or going to another city or moving. But yeah, this is it. And it's a good sized bedroom. Like, this could be like for an older kid or for Asian people, for the grandparents. Across from the guest is the master. So, excuse the not made bed, but I rarely ever make that bed. I have an actual mattress coming in hopefully today. I've been sleeping on these latex mattress toppers because I'm lazy to spend money on a real bed, and these have been comfortable enough. Unlike the living room, I don't have any artwork in here because I rarely spend more than 5 minutes in here. It's wake up. If I spend time in here, it's laying in bed watching stuff on my iPad, so I'm not like sitting in here for the ambiance. I'm up, I'm out, go to work, come home, go to sleep. I don't spend time in here, so I didn't really put much effort into decorating the bedroom. And I think for that corner, I do want to get a plant though to kind of give it some greenery, liven this room up, get rid of some of the starkness of the white. Curtains were here, just like in the other room. These were installed already, so I can't be bothered because they're actually perfect for when I go to sleep and blocking out the night light from the street. I got this sheepskin on my last trip to Shanghai. It was like less than $30, which was really great, and it's actual real sheepskin. Thought it would be perfect for this area. Then outside of this window, same view from the balcony, I see the lakes. That is the high-speed railway tracks, the community, and lovely mental health bars, just like in the guest bedroom. Great full-length mirror that I bought on Taobao. Aircon system like in the other room, and then the resistance of this room is the built-in wardrobe. For me, this is perfect because here on the left is just everyday clothes, t-shirts, which I don't wear in the summer. I usually wear tank tops or like sleeveless shirts. So those are actually t-shirts that I wear as part of my uniform for me as an art teacher, with my slacks, and then like a jacket or like a kimono top is what I throw over for when I want to be more professional. So I'm kind of like a suit, t-shirt, tennis shoes type of when I get dressed up. I'm not really like slacks and button up, button down, whatever you call it. I like wearing a simple t-shirt, so that is why I have those and a few other like short sleeve button downs. But yeah, this works for me. Shorts stay down there. When wintertime, I switch those shorts out to like sweatpants. Workout stuff always stays there on the two cubbies to the right. The top one would be sweaters for wintertime. And then on the right side here is where I just keep my winter jackets and my laundry basket and some miscellaneous bags. But yeah, so this is my bedroom. Not the most inspiring of places, but let's be honest, nothing's happening in here. And like I said, I don't spend a lot of time in this room. It's more of just wake up, get ready, come back, go to sleep. But yeah, guys, so that is my apartment.